Stephen, that must be one of the more frustrating games that you've had to watch on for.
Aye, extremely frustrating. We'll play a lot worse than that there and win football matches. I thought lots and lots of good things that came out of that game there today. I think we put 30 crosses in and with 12 corners. And we don't manage to get on the end of any of them. So if there's something we need to improve on, it's our end product. I thought our decision making at times in the final third could have been better. We had 3 or 4 opportunities to put people through one-on-one, and we chose the wrong option. And our forward players give us everything in terms of effort, but I thought they could have, their decision making should have been better on a couple of occasions.
It seemed to be the story of the match that in the 2/3 of the park we had the ball, we were so dominant for the 90 minutes, but in that final third things weren't coming for us, we weren't making the most of things. Is that the message to the boys, to make more of it?
Yeah, when you put that amount of balls into the box, and that's not entries into it, that's good positions. You're crossing the ball from 30 balls and 12 set plays. The set play delivery wasn't good enough at times. That's something we need to improve on, most definitely. But there's lots of positives. We dominated play. We could have moved the ball a little bit quicker at times to pull them apart, but listen, that's what Killie have done. They've got 2 banks of 4. That's something to hang on to because we made a mistake and we got punished for it. And there's plenty of lessons to be learned there.
Did that almost suit Killie in that sense that when they did get their goal, it did allow them to just sit back and let that happen?
Yeah, they're very good at that. I've watched them quite a few times. They're organised. They're hard to break down. You see the blocks that we're making, the tackles, inside the 18-yard box. So you've got to give credit to them as well. They defended for their lives. We threw everything at them bar the kitchen sink. There's not a lot more I can ask in terms of effort. I can ask more from the fans in terms of getting behind the boys. And it's one of those days where we just didn't finish off a lot of good play.
And is that the message as well then, that you can't let that be something that gets everybody down to bounce back from that?
No way. There's a long way to go. There's a long way to go. There's no reason why we can't catch either of them teams above us. There's no way we're giving up that. We've played, was it 7 games now? That's our best performance. And sometimes football's cruel. You don't get what you deserve. But if you don't make them decisions in the final third, obviously it win and loses you games. They punished us for one mistake, simple.
Throw into the fact that no Cedric Keepray, obviously no Peter Hartley either, and some key players, Alan Campbell as well, missing, and still putting in a performance like that.
Yeah, I thought the boys that came in, I thought Richard Tate, who played right side of centre half there, was outstanding, as was Charles Dunn. There's Carl McHugh in midfield. There's not a lot I can really say wrong with the whole performance. As I say, decision making in the final third, our deliveries from set plays could definitely be been better. And we'll take it in the chin. We'll say well done to Killie. They've defended for their lives, as we've just said, and we'll pick ourselves up and go again on Saturday.
Thanks again for your time, Stephen.
Okay, cheers.